Hello and welcome to my channel, Being You Now. Thank you so much for being with me here today. Today I'm doing a reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So this reading is for you if you have Aries placements. Golly gosh, it's taken so many goes to get this video to work. So I'm so grateful that we finally have everything working. For whatever reason, I don't know if it's the lights that were interfering with the camera. The whole video was coming up so dark. I've had to change and rewire everything. Oh, but here we are. We are in the Christmas vibes. We are in the Christmas vibes. So today I have been guided to work with my special spread for you. So let's see what is coming up for you. I haven't done this spread in a while and I was like, oh, and it was interesting. I went through 5 different decks when Spirit was like, no, this is what we're doing today. I'm like, okay, let's go. Let's go, let's go. There's lots of cards that want to come up. And outcome. There we go. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. We've got lots more cards than I anticipated, so we'll just roll with it. Okay, so today, this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If this reading doesn't resonate with you, please head over to the videos tab. I do your readings daily, so there might be another reading that is more suitable for your individual circumstance. I will finish off with Oracle card. That also came up in the meditation, a deck that I haven't used. And you know the drill. I do one minute reads in the short section of my channel. If you're an OG and have been viewing me, thank you, thank you, thank you. I so love and appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. If you're new, there's a lot that goes on here. Check out the communities tab. Check out the 1 minute reads and be in all the things. Wow, your overall energy is the Wheel of Fortune. Are we kidding? Are we kidding? I really feel, I have been feeling that there is this big change and shift happening for the Aries collective. I feel like this is not just a minor change. This is a big change. This is a very big change. This is something that you have been waiting 2 years, the 2-year cycle. When I'm seeing this wheel, straight away, Spirit's like 2-year cycle. A lot of you are letting go of this 2-year cycle that you've been in. And this Wheel of Fortune is like, finally things are shifting, and they're shifting at the pace and the level that you have been wanting and desiring. You know how we have changes and then we have changes. So this is about the changes, not just we have lots of micro changes, mini changes, but this is what you have been waiting for, the overhaul, the reset. This is like the reset button being pushed, and Spirit's like, Aries, here's your lucky break. I know you've been working hard. I know you've had it tough, and I know that enough is enough is enough. And you know what? Here you go. You deserve it. You've earned it. You've worked so hard for it, and this is my blessing to you. So claim this if this is what you have been desiring. This could be in any area of your life. Could be money, could be business, could be love, could be all the things. But this is a major shift and change. And look at all these happy faces. This is why I understand now why Spirit wanted me to work with this deck and not the other deck that I was hoping to work with, or thought that I was meant to work with this morning with you. Now, what is the energy that's coming towards you? So your overall energy, you are like, yep, Spirit, peeps, family, friends, work, romance, I'm ready. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. So that's your energy. So what is coming towards you? The Hierophant. This is so beautiful. Look at all the majors popping up. So what this is saying to me straight away in your reading is that more structure, more stability, more security is coming up for a lot of you. For some of the others of you, you are breaking free from traditions. So there were traditions, belief systems, or I feel like overly structured things that just did not vibe with my Aries, that are now falling away. So what is coming towards you is change in the way you making your own structures. This is what Spirit is saying to me. You are making your own structures to suit your lifestyle, to suit your desires, to suit your manifestations, to suit your dreams. This is not about, in the traditional sense, the Hierophant is about, say, for example, the schooling system. Say, for example, how you work. You have to do to progress and get the promotion. You have to start as a graduate or as a vocational employee, and then as a graduate, then you become, I don't know, the next level up. You and before you make it to manager, before then from manager to senior manager, just using a hypothetical example which might apply to a number of different industries. This Hierophant here is like, you know what, I've got a better idea. I'm going to go for a shortcut. This traditional, this stifles me. This stifles me as an Aries. I like to be free. I like to create my own way of doing things. And that's what this energy right here is saying to me. There is a major shift in how you're showing up, how you're doing things. I feel like saying that you have cracked the code on the shortcut, and the only reason you've been able to crack the code on the shortcut is because you have done some serious, you've dug deep. You have dug deep. You've done some serious work, which is creating these big shifts for you. You've dug deep, you've learned lessons, you've implemented and integrated it. That's the big word that Spirit is giving to me. It's about not just, going through and coasting along, la 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 la. This is about, no, you know what? I've been through, I've done the hard yaka, and now I've learned something from it. And you know what? I'm ready. I'm ready, and I'm bouncing back, baby, stronger, more confident, more bold, more courageous, more brave than I've ever before. And I'm ready to take on this challenge because you know what? I've got so many tools in my toolkit. What do you need? You tell me, what do you need? I'm picturing someone, I'm not very familiar with all the trade terms, but I'm picking up someone who, tradies wear a belt. Tradies is someone who works with tools. Tradies is the slang in Australia. I don't know if you use it that is why I'm explaining it, because I'm in Australia. Anyway, so I'm picking up a vision of a tradie who has all these different tools, and they're like, what do you need? Whatever tool you need. He just literally just hands it over to you. And you're like, how are you even carrying all this stuff? And you're like, yeah, I know, I've got this. It's like that vibe of I've got this. So I'm really, really, really loving this. And look, all the major arcanas popping up. I'm in Aries, seriously. This is, to me, you are building structures, whether it's in life, whether it's in business, whether it's in money, your way. So what is it how does Aries see themselves working? Maybe you want time, location, money freedom. Maybe you want to be one of those people that wants to have the flexibility to work from wherever in the world. And that's the structure you're creating for yourself, that you're creating a lifestyle. It's not just about the money. It's not just about making an income. It's not just about that. It's about how you're crafting it. That's kind of the vibe I'm picking up. And this is so beautiful. Maybe you're coming to Bali with me. Now, with the Wheel of Fortune, this is like a major turn. To me, this is like you breaking free from karmic cycles. Because, again, with the Hierophant just below it, this is like traditions, belief systems, dismantling the things that don't serve you, and you know that the generations coming will not be benefiting from it either. So you are being a true blood Aries in terms of being the mover, the shaker, the maverick, the change maker. That's what this is the vibe. This is the vibe. I'm feeling so fired up. I'm loving this read. Yeah, what you don't see coming is the 10 of Wands. So what this is saying is that if you don't break free, so the energies here are breaking free from karmic cycles because you're simply done. You're simply done lifting the load. You've lifted it for 2 years is coming, 3 years is coming strong. So you've been doing this, and what you don't see coming is that if you continue down the path of traditions, of structures, of belief systems that deep down don't serve you, and you keep going, Spirit's like, Aries, you've been there. You've lifted the load, not just for yourself, but for others as well. And do you want to continue down this path? Do you really see yourself being on the same path? Keep going. Or you're ready to break free and do something different, which is going to be more in alignment to who you are. Because you know what? Over the past couple of years, you have grown, you have evolved, you have become this magnificent butterfly with wings, and you're ready to fly. Are you going to take that flight, or are you going to go back to what's going to, this is the typical Aries that's so nice, so kind, so generous, that when people say, hey Aries, can you lend me a hand? And you are stretched to the brim, and yet you're like, yeah, okay. People ask you, your generosity, your kindness, people take you on for a ride, and you're like, no, I'm not doing that anymore because I've been there, done that, and you know what? I deserve better. Now let's flip it around a bit. How about you do something for me? How about you give me something? How about you, let's make this equal in terms of the energy exchange, shall we? And that's kind of the vibe here, because you are ready. seriously, I can't even tell you how fired up I feel. This is major, big change, big transformation energy is what this is saying to me. And this is a major completion to me. This coming here, it's saying that you've completed this cycle. You've seen people, places, situations for exactly who they are. You don't need to go through it again. You've learned your lesson. Now it's like, okay, level version 2.0, 5.0, wherever you are on your evolution, you're ready for that next level. You know, when you're playing those games, video games or whatever it is, you go level 1, you go level 2, you go level 3. You're like, yeah, I've been there, done that. Now I'm bored. I can't do, I know what's coming. I can already tell. So I'm ready for the next adventure. Let's go, let's go, let's go. That's the vibe. Okay, so what's happening in the next couple of weeks? Your energy. Wow. Oh my golly gosh. Like seriously, look at this. This is the vibe. So with the Magician and the Queen, King of Cups, this is you. You have, this reading is about you, right? So this reading right here with the King of Cups and the Magician is saying to me that you have learned certain things about yourself. You have learned certain things about situations surrounding you. In the next couple of weeks, people will see you as this really balanced, grounded, yeah, really balanced, grounded energy. Not the Aries that they see as fiery, feisty, flying off the handle. People will be like, how is Aries so calm, so balanced? Because you know what? You've done the work. You've done the healing work. The King of Cups showing up in your reading in this particular context. This is just confirmation over and over. You've done the healing work. You've gone inwards. You've had some deep lessons, and as a result, with the Magician, you are manifesting. Like the Magician and the Wheel of Fortune, I mean, I can't make any of this stuff up. It is what it is. The cards are very loud and clear. And if you've been watching tarot for a while, you'd know this, right? The Magician and the King of Cups here is that you are creating your own destiny. This is you creating your own destiny. And the Magician, with the Magician card, you are limitless. Just affirm in comments if this is what you want to declare for yourself. I am limitless. Because of the infinity symbol, look at how bright that is. Here in this reading, to me, this is saying that Aries, you know what? I did the work. I showed up for me and for the situation. And I feel like some of you have been carrying this load that it didn't even belong to you. You were carrying for other people. You were there for them. You have been supporting them, hoping that things would change, whether it's in the work context that, you might be picking up slack of co-workers, whether in a relationship context, really being there for your partner, your significant other, whether romance or not, or could be even family. And you've been lifting the load for everybody. And you're like, you know what? Enough is enough is enough. I've had enough of this. Now it's my time. Because when I need all of you or whoever, in work context, relationship, family context, dynamic, where were you? When I was doing it tough, where were you? Were you helping me? Were you supporting me? And you've learned through all of that the ultimate thing is you need to fill up your own cup. And the only person you can truly, really rely on is yourself. And that's what you've learned. And now, because you've learned those lessons about prioritizing, about putting yourself first, about your needs, about seeing people, places, situations for exactly what they are, you have now added more tools to your toolbox. And it's interesting, without even seeing the Magician card, what was I saying about the tradie example? Go back and watch it. This is you adding more and more. And people are like, how is Aries even pulling that out of the toolkit? How is Aries even, how did you even get there? How did you even find that? And this is it's baffling people that how is Aries doing what Aries is doing? But this is because you've done the work. The bottom line is you've done the work and karmic justice has been restored. The justice card is not here, but that's what like look at the mages popping up. It's just a 6-card spread, and now we've got so many cards. We've got 3 major arcanas pop up. So this is the vibe. This is your vibe and energy. So ride the wave. That's what Spirit is saying. Ride the wave, Aries. So your advice. In your advice, we have 2 of Pentacles. This is about making sure that when you are juggling your priorities, you are also putting yourself on the forefront. So your biggest piece of advice is this, because particularly look at this. Just underneath the 10 of Wands, I've got the 2 of Pentacles. So what does that say? That if you don't do that balance, again, that imbalance will come up, which you've experienced in the past in the form of disappointment, and you end up carrying the load for everybody. So if I look at this trilogy right here, Spirit is very clearly, this is very, very clear advice and guidance for you, that if you're not careful, if you're not cautious enough and put yourself first and your needs first, you're going to find yourself in a situation where you will feel that you are on the basically you get shortchanged. That's what Spirit is saying to me, that shortchange vibe. You don't want to feel shortchanged. So if this is you, Aries, what Spirit is really saying to you is that when you're juggling your multiple obligations, whether it's family, relationships, love, money, career, whatever the case may be, business, make sure that you're not the one that's lifting the load for everybody. You've now learned certain things. Maybe you want to outsource some things. Maybe you want to delegate something. Maybe, don't be the person that's organizing all the Christmas parties and the Christmas presents and all the meals. Divvy it up, give it, just using that as an example. But that's kind of the vibe. It's about, make sure that as you're juggling the balls, basically don't drop the ball on you. That's what this is about, because this whole reading is about you. So it's about making sure that you don't drop the ball on Aries. That's the number one piece of advice that is here for you, because all your surrounding energy is for change, for transformation, for up-leveling, for upgrading. Because when you go back to the lower level stuff, what are you doing? You get bogged down with it, and then the change and transformation again end up waiting. But then these energies may not be there to fully support that transformation and release of the cycles and really craft your destiny, because this is what this is. This is about you creating your own destiny. With the Magician, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Hierophant, I mean, that's as simple as it gets. That's what this reading is about. Okay, so what's in the outcome? Oh, wow. Like, seriously. So, 8 of Pentacles. Outcome. You've done the work and keep doing the work. So this is like saying that, say, for example, you got a promotion. Say you got promoted to manager. Now, there are many other levels. There's senior manager or director or whatever the case may be. Let's just say there's another, after manager is senior manager. I'm just going to use this as an example because it fits. What Spirit is saying is that just because you got promoted to manager level, no. Now is not the time to rest. Now's the time to keep going, master the manager level so you can go to senior manager. This is really about your evolution and growth. I mean, you've got the Knight of Cups right next to it, and there will be offers. I feel like your work, or when I say work, when I say work, I'm talking about the deep emotional work. I'm not just talking about career here. Because when you do deep emotional work, when you do deep emotional healing, that's how you heal money. That's how you heal relationships. That's how you heal career. That's how you heal everything, essentially. Spirituality. I mean, look at the cards that you've now got almost. If I look at these are both, this is the fate and destiny. You are creating your fate and destiny. You completed a major cycle, as I said at the start. Go back and watch the start of the read if you haven't. But this is all about closing out karmic cycles and completing it. Once 21 is the completion, then we start with the Fool, 0. And this is a 0 as well. So this is this in your outcome. Spirit is saying, Aries, congratulations. You've done an epic, brilliant job. And because of all the work that you've done, you've completed this major cycle, which has come to an end. But because you've completed one cycle doesn't mean that that's the end. Because life continues, growth and evolution continues. And there is so much in store for you, because there's abundance, prosperity, happiness, money, love if you desire that, because we've got the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So if you're desiring love, or if your question is about love, that's also available to you. For those that desire, this is also self-love. This is also with the Hierophant. This could be family, friend, and deep connections, friendships that may have fallen away or changed or shifted. And you've completed. Maybe this completion is not so much cutting people out for you. Maybe this completion is understanding that they're not on the same level as you. Maybe that's the lesson for you. I don't know. You tell me in comments. But here, this in your outcome position is saying the work is basically never done, Aries. The work is never done, particularly on yourself. You can't make changes for others, but what you can do is create the magic for you. And this actually, with this here, the Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the World card, to me, Spirit is saying, Aries, what do you want? If you want money, if you want recognition, if you want up leveling, that's available. If you want love, there are offers coming towards you, whether it's in love, business, career, or money. And I was using that example of work. Let me tell you this, with these cards, I know my Aries are very passionate, driven, change makers, mavericks, and are, focused on money, career. A lot of my viewers, not everyone, a lot of you. For those of you that are driven business, entrepreneurs, whether or not you're entrepreneur or not, and you focused on your money and your growth, this here is saying you will have multiple offers to choose from. And it's because you've learned certain skills from the jobs that you've been in, situations that you've been in, career path that you've been in, because of what you've learned and integrated, you are now, Spirit is giving you more opportunities. Some of you might even be traveling, because now, like, you might be traveling for work. Some of you might be traveling for relationship. It could be completely different countries. I'm picking that up. You might be moving countries. Definitely, it's like a move is what I'm seeing with the World card. Some of you might be doing things for global companies that have a global footprint that's going to unlock more opportunities for you, or something that is to do with social media that connects you with the world. If it could be a YouTube channel like me, where you have a community. It could be an Etsy store, could be anything, or you could be running a social media empire, or you might be one of those agencies. Whatever it is, it's like you're not just in your little domain, you are expanding, and you are at a much bigger, you're on a bigger platform. That's this whole reading is about. Aries, it's time to elevate to the next level, because you are not meant for small stages and places. You are here for the big things. You are here to shine. You're here to be seen and heard for who you are, by being truly you, being you now. That's why my channel is called that. So I'm going to leave that there, but let's pull you an oracle card. And the deck that I was guided to work with today is this particular one, which I haven't used for a little while. So what's the message for my Aries? What's the message for my Aries? What a powerhouse reading, considering I had so many challenges trying to get this reading out to you. Oh my goodness, you should have seen. I've had to basically change everything and restart and all the things to get this to you today. So, but here we are. I'm very grateful. So many cards want to come out. I'm going to take that one there. All right, let's see what it's saying. And if you'd like to book a private reading, donate to my channel, connect with me on social media, all the information is in the description box. And hey, if you want to come to Bali during Aries season in April 2024, I have only 4 spots available. I'm talking to so many of you, such epic humans. It's just been such a delight. From Norway, oh my gosh, I had someone from Norway, lots from America, Australia. There was another country as well. From all over the world. Like, I am so mind blown connecting with all of you. Oh, UK, there was someone from UK as well that reached out. So I am super excited to do this adventure with you in Bali. I mean, I can just go and have my own holiday, but it has always been my dream and desire to bring people, like-minded people together. When I started my spiritual journey, I was craving that. So I took myself into places and pockets of put myself in situations where I was surrounded by like-minded people, and it really truly helped me with my emotional, mental, physical health, but most of all spiritual journey and growth. If I didn't do those things, I wouldn't have probably been doing tarot right now. But this is not even about doing tarot. This is about where you are on your journey and how it feeds your soul, and I cannot tell you how invaluable it has been for me. All right, Mirror. Interesting, this card pops up. There is no interesting, is there? It's always divinely guided. It's about taking a hard look at yourself. That's what Mirror is all about. Mirror is about seeing the truth for what it is and not hiding, because the mirror does not hide anything. When you look at your reflection, it tells you, and this is not just the physical reflection, this is the reflection of your soul, your truth, because every single day that stares back at you, whether or not you know that or not. Okay, why can't I find it in this book? Maybe because Spirit wanted me to share that message. Okay, here we go. Who or what is triggering you? The filter of your own experience is how we experience life 90% of the time, through our own projections. When someone reminds us of an unhealed experience, we get triggered. Often it's an unconscious thing. People and situations can trigger our mirrors to reflect back to us what we believe to be true about life, the universe, and ourselves. Mirrors pointing to our shadow and our light. Mirrors revealing the parts of us that are yet to be accepted, witnessed, or loved. This card is guiding you to look closely at what experiences or people are currently triggering you and what could be mirroring back to you. When have you felt like this before? Could there be opportunities to heal something in you, or are they shining a light on something that longs to be witnessed in you? So your work like inquiry, who or what is triggering you? Number 2, what is it in you that they are triggering? Number 3, what part of you longs to be witnessed? I love this because this is pretty much the whole reading, and it is no coincidence that I was guided to work with this deck for you today. So Aries, thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. I truly, truly, truly appreciate you. And yeah, if you are new, I do Aries readings daily. I also do 1-minute reads, which is in the short section of my channel. And there's always something fun and fabulous happening in the communities tab. So come say good day. If you'd like to book a personal read, all the information is in the description box, and Bali as well. Now you can comment hashtag Bali if you're interested in Bali. And Santorini is happening in October 2024. So there's a lot of good fun stuff that I want to bring to my community and connect with you at a much deeper level, because hey, that's what this is all about at the end of the day. So Aries, thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. If you don't show up, I don't show up. It's really that simple. And remember the power that is you by being you now. And I will see you next time.